Hello and welcome. I'm in a great mood right now. I don't really know why, but I just put an outfit on. Okay, I can't even start this video without doing a fit check. I'm sorry. This is not what this channel is for, but I'm just feeling really good about this fit today. I'm going to work. The glasses actually probably won't be on at work. Anyway, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get down to business. And also, just so we're clear, the front of this hat is the Mets, so let's go Mets, just to make sure we're all on the same page. If you watched my video on Wednesday, which was yesterday for me today, but 2 days ago for you tomorrow, you know that I have a day job and I go to that day job, and a lot of times I procrastinate filming to the last minute, and that's what today is also. Sorry, you know, I'm not. There's some people on YouTube that are very pulled together. I'm not one of them. Maybe I will be one day when I can be a full-time YouTuber, but pff, at this rate, we'll see when that happens, and that's fine. I love my day job. I'm like really excited right now. So here's the thing. The thesis of this video, I do have a plan today. I am tired of being so precious with my art supplies. Wait, let me close this window. Just so you can really hear me, and I'm taking this back off. I'm tired of being precious with my art supplies. If you're like me, you maybe have some really nice art supplies that you love or you're excited about, and you don't use them. And I'm sick of it. I don't like this behavior. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's impressive to not use my art supplies. I think it's a waste of supplies, and also the potential for experimentation left on the table. So I'm on a mission to try and use the things I don't really use. I don't have an Instagram account anymore, but I used to, and I followed this woman on Instagram who I believe was Hannah KL, and she would really often post pictures of her work, which was kind of like shapes. She was a Swedish artist, I believe. Did a lot of LA work, and she posted a picture once of these notebooks, and they are pink pages, and I bought two. They're by Hey Design, which I believe is a Norwegian design or something like that. And I bought two of them because I knew I was going to be precious with them, so I bought two. So I was like, I'll use one, and the other one I can be precious about. And I haven't used either of them, and they have this beautiful gold binding. Like, come on. So they have this beautiful gold binding. They're beautiful, beautiful notebooks, and I haven't touched them at all. At all. I've probably had it for 3 years, potentially. So today we're gonna use it. I want to use black exclusively on this pink page, today at least. I love pink, it's my favorite color. I would die for pink. And also I usually exclusively wear black, except for today's outfit where it's just like navy and gray, which are like the only deviations I really do. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna use India ink just because it's fun. The pages are pretty thin, so depending on how the paper takes the wet medium, I might switch to Posca markers or just pen or something like that. I'm still looking for like a matte and flat look, so maybe not a ballpoint pen, but maybe a felt tip pen, something like that. And that's what's gonna happen today. Maybe I'll do a cool transition to that sound. I need to make another cup of coffee, and let's get started. So here's my setup today. So we've got this Hey Designs notebook, pink pages, amazing, adorable, love it, I'm obsessed, addicted perhaps even. I have a cup of water. I have this palette that I haven't cleaned. I really would rather use a paper cup so that I could try to pour it back into the bottle, but I've got this Winsor Newton India ink, which I purchased, I think I've said this before, I purchased for stick and pokes, but we're gonna use it for art. Got a bunch of brushes, and then I have two Posca markers, a thick one and a thinner one. And then also, I guess I will pull out this Faber-Castell archival ink artist pen. So we'll see. I honestly, I'm just gonna send it. Also, I have coffee, of course. I am not very proficient in India ink. I've used it like maybe 3 times, but I think it's so cool. And I forgot that it doesn't reactivate. So last time I used it, I left it on the palette. But I'm just gonna like use a little bit at a time today. I always skip the first page of my notebooks. I don't really want to crease this open, but I think I'm gonna have to. This is me overcoming my desire to not waste this paper, this notebook. But I'm not wasting it, I'm using it. All right, and I'm gonna do my darndest to not put my paintbrush in my coffee, which is too many coffees today, not gonna lie, but it's okay. I'm gonna start with this Royal & Langnickel brush, angled brush, just because it caught my eye. And we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna make some shapes. I'm like having a panic attack. Okay, I'm gonna make a black rainbow. I've had a lot of coffee today, so I'm really shaky now that I'm trying to paint. I'm realizing this. This is actually more of a Wi-Fi signal than a rainbow, but that's okay. Holy smokes, I'm really shaky. So we're just gonna make some shapes for a little bit. Try to warm up and cool down at the same time, if you know what I'm saying. Interesting, I might have used too much water already. I think also the other thing about India ink is that part of it is that it is intentionally something that you can make some pretty crazy range of shading with. God, I'm really shaky. All right, I'm gonna change brushes. So as far as the paper off the bat, it's not great. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be great for water-based mediums just because it's pretty thin, but it's also kind of absorbing the darkness of the India ink, which kind of bums me out. One of my favorite parts about India ink is how black it can get. So I sort of had a sense that the Posca markers might be better for it anyway. So we're gonna try that next on the next page. Oh my God, I'm like shaking. All right, so once that little bit dries, we'll move on. Let me make sure what time I have to go to work. I might have to pause and finish this tonight. All right, I have a few minutes. I have 4 minutes. I actually have to go. Okay, turns out I actually have to go to work already. So the next time you see me will be probably around 7:30 p.m. tonight when I return from work and give this another honest effort with the Posca markers because I think that's gonna be different. So I'll be right back. See you in... We're back. Hey, good morning. I know I said I would come back after work yesterday, but I didn't. I got hairspray on my watch. Hold on. Ew. Get that off. It's only been a second for you, but it has been an entire day for me. I know I said I would come back after work, but you know what? Yesterday after work, I got wrapped up in some stuff. And today I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm gonna film this video and edit it all in one morning, just crank it out. And then I got called into work. So anyway, we're in the exact same situation we were in yesterday. And we're just gonna get back to work because that is the hustle mentality mindset. Just kidding, take rests, take breaks, for real. But we're just gonna get back to work and we're gonna dive right in with the Posca markers. So we're back in the sketchbook. Today I'm going at it. I feel like I have to like show you what I did yesterday, but you know, you just saw it 2 seconds ago. Today I'm going at it with the Posca markers. We're just gonna full send. I'm kind of gonna go for the same vibes. Oh yeah, baby, this is what I'm looking for. More of this. This is the kind of black that I wanted. I almost want to do some portraiture. I love a girl with heavy bangs. This is what happens when you give me a full day between drawings, is that they become completely different drawings. On the east side, rolling with my OGs. They're the only ones that really know me. Interesting. But oh man, I'm smudging. That was not the goal. I like the thick black better than this. Alright, I'm just gonna keep moving through pages. The whole point of this was to move through pages. I can't draw on the back, which if you know me, you know I love to draw on the back. I can't do that here because they're leading through. But the point of this is to spend time in pages. I want to write some words. I never really do any text work on YouTube. What would I write? I intentionally limited myself with black so that I felt like I had to explore with kind of pattern and texture. But man, it's hard without color. I used to do some line drawings. Like I was trying to learn how to be really good at hatching, which I practiced a lot, but I don't know if I ever really got good. But eventually I kind of stopped going in that direction because something I really value in my work is color. I like really love working with color. I feel like color just makes it a really enjoyable experience for me to work, which is kind of the name of the game in my opinion. I don't really care if my work is impressive. I care about how I felt making my work, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know, I guess I do care if my work is impressive, but like that's not the focus of me making work. And I think cross-hatching is like a really fun and beautiful style, and I really admire it and I really wanted to develop those skills. But eventually I was like, I actually don't want to spend all this time working exclusively in black and white. And also, I don't know, I just, in college they used to say that my work was really cartoony, like cute, I think, because I used to have an outlining problem. I kind of still do. But then eventually I was like, what if instead of trying to change that, I just leaned into it? what if we just did it, you know? Just like a full send on the cartoony style. Like, if that's what comes out of me naturally, then why not lean into it? Why not, like, why do I have to innately not like it? Couldn't I just like give it a shot? All right, these are some goofy pages. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll do 2 more. Let's try it with this. Let's see how this reacts. Oh, see, I don't have the patience for this right now. Ooh, but it's fun. This sort of reminds me when I was a tree. This reminds me when I was a kid. I used to draw trees, and I would draw like the knots in the trees kind of like this. I haven't really done a drawing like this in a long time. I think a lot of the stuff that I've been making, really, a lot of this like experimental stuff is stuff that I would do when I was younger, really similar to stuff that I would do when I was younger. And I didn't really know how to draw, and I didn't really know like what to make. So I just started like making shapes and lines and stuff like that. And it just felt like it wasn't good enough. Like I was like, this isn't art. I can't draw a face. But now I'm like, ooh, I love her. I would die for her. Just because it's really good, the energy. This is gonna sound so ridiculous. But you get like some interesting vibes coming off pages like this where you just like spend the time covering lines. Ooh, I like it. I'm gonna leave that like that. Funky, 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 funky. It's my little poocher, you see. Okay, last page. Last page, and we're doing it in Posca again. Let's give me something new, something fresh, something vibes. What's the vibes? What about some flowers? Some black flowers. Ooh. For a while I was doing these flowers. How did I draw them? I was doing these during quarantine because it was like springtime for one point. I haven't drawn them in a while. Ooh, cool. I used to be really into like slime drips. So we're just gonna throw some of those in there because I haven't done those in a long time either. Sick, I like it. These are our final looks. This is the first one I did with the India ink. Fun little experiment. And then this is the portrait with little smudges. We love those. Some text and more lines. Drawn with this pen. And then a flower and another less good flower with some slimy drips happening. Good vibes all around. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you joining me in this pink paper notebook. I hope you use your art supplies that you've been sitting on and keeping precious because you're precious. That was a really cheesy line. But you should use them and you deserve to, and they deserve to be used. And anyway, thanks so much for watching. My name's Sophia Mitropoulos. I gotta go to work again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.